Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
Rocking the beat, step up in the take me to my reserve seat. Coming around, all of it's around me. So much to drown me, making you feeling the funk, blazing. Stay hitting with that blow a hole in your trunk, afraid of us. You know this ain't the game to us. You strange to us, that's where we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. There's too much of us, it's dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Come on.
Trailblazers trail by 3. On the floor for Portland. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Batum in at the 3. That's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. The Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside Irving. Verishau setting the pick for Irving. The pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 4. Outside Aldridge. Lillard attacking.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
The Trailblazers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. LeBron passes to Verishau. Irving, a screen on Batum. LeBron against Lillard. Irving with a clean look. Again, Irving missing.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence, and that confidence is mixed with humility. And that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in games.
Here's Aldridge. Anderson Verishau making his last shot. Lillard dishes to Batum. Now the feed to Aldridge. 5 on the clock. And that one goes long. Cleveland leading by 3. Dishes it to Waiters. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for Dion Waiters.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Well, Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder, Clark. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, we've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him, because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second-chance opportunities. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy, with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butted heads with coaches and teammates. He was dismissed from a practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been with Cleveland. But on the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player, and he's very gifted.
Here's Lillard. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Lillard outside. Pass to Aldridge. On the mark with the 15-footer. Aldridge has got 19 points.
You hear the question marks for Waiters, but still an awful lot of upside for this guy, in my opinion. He's got a great foundation offensively. He can make plays for himself and for others. I think his ceiling is really high as long as he stays hard-working and hungry.
And Verajao, the bucket on the assist by Waiters. Verajao's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Waiters against Matthews. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Robin Lopez doesn't score a lot, but neither is he a liability at the center position. He's got really good hands. He catches everything. He can finish off the pick and roll action. He can even knock down the mid-range jumper if you leave him open, and he's an excellent rebounder, too.
And Lopez at 7 feet, 255 pounds, Steve. A rugged defender in the low block circle.
Well, perfect pickup for Portland last year, playing alongside LaMarcus Aldridge. Good rim protector, pretty good post defender, and his offensive rebounding as well really made an impact on that club.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
The Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games. All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And with the Cavs, their score differential for their reserves really tells the story. Just way too many points given away when that second unit came onto the floor. It was something they needed to address in the offseason, and they did.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
And for the Cavs, depth certainly won't be an issue this time around. A lot of changes and growth for them, resulting in a much deeper and talented roster.
And, Kevin, people still underestimate the importance of having a strong bench. The Cavs really struggled with that last year, but with LeBron starting and pushing former starters to the bench, they'll be in a much stronger position.
Oh my gosh, I just got
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
Now, here's Thompson. Now, Love inside. Back to Thompson. LeBron passes to Irving. They get it back. Trailblazers trail by 6. Matthews, no one around him, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Matthews has got 15.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket and Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted at it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
Here's Matthews, and Portland again with the bucket. Here's Irving. 6 points for him. He dishes it to LeBron. Love trying to break loose. Great D that time from Batum. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Irving attacking. Tries it from 9. Good on the jump shot. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Pass to Batum. Shot left block. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from LaMarcus Aldridge. Irving against Lillard. Unloads from 13. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 10 points.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Lillard outside. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Sean Marion, he's checked in for Cleveland. Miller comes in for LeBron. Chris Kamen's checked in for Portland. Wright comes in for Wesley Matthews. Robinson with it, and it's Marion picking him up. No one covering. 9 points for Batum.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 10, and stolen by Lillard. Passes to Robinson. Outside, Batum. Lillard attacking. Three-pointer right. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to Miller. Now here's Waiters. And stolen by Wright. Batum with the ball. Lillard, right side. Outside, Batum. Feeds to Kaman. Shot clock at 6. For the lead, and again, it's Portland converting. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
Here's Miller. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Here's Marion, and another miss by Cleveland. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Batum passes to Kaman. He feeds it to Lillard for the 3. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Lillard against Irving. Marion, a screen on Batum. And Waiters kicks to Marion. And it's Sean Marion again missing.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Oh, that's blocked.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Wright dishes to Kaman. Lillard the pass to Batum. And the three off target. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around, but one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they'll look to shore up going forward.
Here's Irving. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Irving drives in. There's the bucket. Good. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And Lillard kicks to Wright. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season
2 shots.
to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
He's off on the first. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. And he's good on the second.
Oh my gosh, I just
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64th, I think, may be the last title.
Again, you're right on it. Varejao setting the pick for Marion. And he finishes nicely on the layup. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Lillard against Irving. Came in a screen on Irving. Now here's Kaman. He's covered closely, and he gets it to go. Kaman's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Kicks it to Varejao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 16 points for Anderson Varejao.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Lillard attacking with 1 on the clock. No luck. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Portland out in front. They're up by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Mike Miller, and it's Varejao in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Miller kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's 37 points for LeBron.
And a nice soft touch on the boards.
And, you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, 3 points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And, oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Again, the miss by Lillard. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Love kicks to Irving. There's the dish to Bergeau. And there's the pass to James. Miller outside to take the lead. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Here's Aldridge. Can't get it to go. Good D from Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Irving. Portland grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Dion Waiters checked in for Miller. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The drive by James. He kicks it to Irving. Waiters with a screen on Lillard. The shot by Bergeau, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Will it go? And Matthews with the lay-in. Matthews has got 19 points.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's James. And Waiters has it in the corner. The drive by James, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 37 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, Steve, without a doubt, the biggest surprise, especially early on last season, was the dominant play of the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, a team that had been projected to fight for a playoff spot was instead one of the 3 or 4 best teams in the West all season long.
Both free throws good from James.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And, one of the things I think that was key for the Blazers was they addressed their 2 biggest issues, depth and interior defense. Robin Lopez gave them that paint protection and rebounding, and they completely overhauled their bench. 6 of their 14 roster spots changed hands.
Waiters against Matthews. Here's Lopez, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
And the bench for Portland bringing in both veterans and younger talent. Thomas Robinson, C.J. McCollum can grow with this team. You got to give this Blazers front office a lot of credit.
Trailblazers trail by 4. To the inside, Matthews, and it's blocked.
They haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Now, here is Irving. Bergeau dishes to Love.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. He's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
Kevin Love. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Lillard, the pass to Matthews. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. The 15-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Aldridge has got 27 points. And talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here's Lillard. Batum attacking, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
And, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void.
And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, Nicholas Batum in this one, he's got 11 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Now, here is Irving. And Waiters kicks to Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Kevin Love, an incredible rebounder. And it seems, Steve, he's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game, and he's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
No good on the free throw.
And you talk about that internal drive and desire for Kevin Love. You see it from his physique to his skills, and most of all, in his video game numbers, which are even more eye-popping than his real numbers.
They are. Good point, Clark. Very, very good point. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And I think as much as desire, Love's understanding of the game plays a big role in his success. He knows where to be on the court, but also what he needs to do off the court to put himself in position to be successful.
And so here's Cleveland. Portland making their last shot. Irving dishes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Batum. The drive by LeBron. Waiters with the ball. Matthews covering. Shot clock at 6. LeBron against Aldridge. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. LeBron's got 41.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Lillard the pass to Aldridge. Cavaliers with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Verajao setting the pick for LeBron.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Verajao. He has 9 rebounds and 1 assist. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's hard to find words to describe it.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Anderson Varejao. At the line for 2.
That's good from Anderson Varejao. You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And, Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference, but Cleveland was pretty solid against the West, and I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Absolutely. And so Verajao hits them both.
And for the Cavs, it didn't show up in the win column, but a lot of their losses to teams out west were close competitive games.
Now here's Matthews, but he gets it back. The second chance effort.
Cavaliers foul. Kevin Love. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Wesley Matthews. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
Oh
Boy,
my
that was
gosh, I
solid.
just got
I
that.
tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Batum against James. Love with the screen for LeBron. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 43 points. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard outside. Now the feed to Aldridge. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Now, here is Irving. Love dishes to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Verajao kicks to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Lopez with the steal. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Dishes it to Matthews. Pass to Aldridge. From 8, and that one's good. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's Batum, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 3rd.
You know, there were some question marks heading into last season about how long Aldridge would be with the team. I mean, a report was circulating that he wanted to leave, but he denied it, and good for Portland that it was just the rumor mill at work.
2 shots.
Yeah, last season definitely, guys, had some drama with Aldridge and his future. But as the season rolled on and the Blazers played so well, winning a first-round series over Houston, making it to the second round, it's certainly one of the big surprises in the league, but all that other talk kind of went away.
Well, that's what winning does, Kevin. I mean, it just kind of cures everything. A lot of drama early in the season, speculation about whether Aldridge would resign or not. But, you know, with the success of the season and that good young core, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to keep everybody together.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's doing a great job at the charity stripe. It's easy to overlook, but those freebies can make the difference.
Lillard, the pass to Batum. He dishes it to Aldridge. And there's the rejection. Now here's Waiters. LeBron right side. Verajao dishes to James. Pass to Waiters. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lillard misses.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Passes to Lopez. Lillard, a screen on Verajao. Batum against James. Three-pointer. And Batum is good for 3. Batum's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Irving kicks to Verajao. LeBron drives in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. No good on the second free throw.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Nobody near Lillard. Lillard again missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Lillard with the block, and he gets it back. LeBron passes to Irving. Now Love inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Kevin Love. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
He's just got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of high-pressure situation.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Knocked away and stolen by LeBron. Waiters up top, covered by Lillard. Outside Irving, feeds it to LeBron. Here's the hook. The shot is off, and the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lillard dishes to Matthews. Lillard outside. He feeds it to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron kicks to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Lillard. Here's Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. 31 points and several assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Well, you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
Shooting for Portland, LaMarcus Aldridge, taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. No luck that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Waiters kicks to Verajao. Misses from close range. LeBron passes to Waiters. Back to James. Tries again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard, right through the cylinder that time, all net.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
The kick out to Irving. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. And they double up James. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Incredible back and forth action. The crowd going crazy. 1 minute, the three-pointer on one side of the floor, and then boom, they come right back and bury a triple of their own.
Pure white-hot intensity, guys. A perimeter bomb fest right now.
Right, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum.
2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul them right away.
Here's Lopez. Aldridge trying to break free. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up. Now, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
James at the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 4. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And obviously time is the big factor here because they need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Lillard misses. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Lillard. Outside Matthews. Offline with his 3.
Defensive
And they go to the
foul.
intentional foul.
LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his 4th personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. From half court, so we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
LeBron, no player has to endure the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you do on a nightly basis. How do you stand and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, this guy is extraordinary.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.